Hello, witch folk. Welcome to our coven.
We're angels on broomsticks. We're a mother-daughter duo.
And we love the makeup.
I'm Kristen.
I'm Evangeline. And today we're doing a full face of clean beauty. Whatever that means. We'll talk about it. So we have a few brands in front of us. Not a lot. Small curated amount.
Because there's clean beauty at Sephora. Mm-hmm. And then there's clean or beauty somewhere else.
Yeah.
Am I right?
You're right. Yeah. Clean, green, beauty, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we'll just sort of we're going through every step, complexion, eyes, and we'll just kind of have a conversation about what clean beauty means to us and what we think it means to the universe at large, I suppose.
So we had a list of things at Sephora we can get into later.
Yeah.
And some brands have clean beauty and some brands have some of their things in clean beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that.
Yeah. All right. Well, to start, base-wise, I'll just say the first two things. I'm going to prep with this Creature of Light Glow Enhancer from Rituel de Fille. Now, this is not technically released to the public. They did a pre-release, and then in the summer, it's coming out as a product. So keep your eyes out if you're interested. Mm-hmm. And then Luna Roots, which is a very, very green, clean brand, basically.
It's so green, you can eat it, right?
Yeah, she forages in the forest for a lot of these ingredients. She's a one-woman show. We've talked about her before. I have a couple things laid out, but starting with that.
Okay, and I'm going to Thorn Oil by Rituel de Fille. And I've got your darker shade of the Lunar Roots. Mm-hmm. But by the way, at Sephora, I do have the House Labs is green. Clean.
Yes.
It's got the green
check mark.
Yeah. So anyway, but I want to try this because I haven't. And yeah, I have tried this as a base. It's an oil. I'm not particularly an oil base person.
For makeup or?
No, I use an oil at night.
Yeah. I
don't usually use a base. But this is technically, it says, makeup. It just says priming.
No, they advertise it as like
okay.
Yeah.
Priming
or skin. I gave that too because there's some nut oil in there. So that's okay. That's one thing about clean beauty. Green beauty. I have to be careful.
No, clean.
No, green especially. Okay, here, let's talk about what the difference is. I think there's a difference between green and clean beauty. So clean beauty at Sephora is sort of their own badge. I don't think it's particularly regulated by any body of regulatory people, whatever. It's clean at Sephora, right? So they have a whole list of what these things are formulated without. It's a long list of, sort of things that we associate with being problematic, whether it's certain kinds of preservatives or phthalates, sulfates, that kind of stuff.
Can we just stop for me for a second? People who say, if I can't pronounce it, I won't eat it. Can you pronounce Worcestershire? Can you? Yet you're drinking your Caesars.
Yeah.
Because it's a chemical. Do you know that everything's a chemical?
Yeah. Well, this is part of the conversation, I suppose. I'm sure there are certain things that we should be wary of in products that we use.
Which I agree with.
You hear a lot about things like shampoos, especially things like sulfates in shampoos to avoid,
and furthermore, if you're buying stuff from Amazon, you got to be very careful because there was a woman who burned her eyes in some products. So yes, there are definitely some risks.
Yes,
which is why I kind of like the idea of clean beauty, especially if you have an allergy. Or you might just find, especially if you're getting acne, things like that,
Yeah, I think the products the ingredients might be a little bit more pared down. But when you're looking at clean beauty from the lens of green beauty, I see that more as brands like Rituel de Fille and Lunar Roots who are going to really parse down those ingredients. You know, you'll read the ingredients list. It's like sometimes like, 5 or 7 ingredients.
It's got earth and spit.
Mushrooms.
Yeah, isn't it full of mushrooms?
She has, here, jojoba oil, broccoli seed oil, olive oil, some derivatives of jojoba, a plant infusion of reishi mushroom, ashwagandha root, holy basil leaf, olive wax, there's beeswax, like rosemary, and then something like titanium dioxide, iron oxide. So you think that, what's that? But like, yeah, just because you don't necessarily know what it is, like reishi mushroom, doesn't mean it's like a bad
Yeah,
thing.
I mean, there you go. Like,
Yeah.
there's things you don't know and things you can't pronounce. Like, I couldn't pronounce that mushroom. You know what I mean?
Ashwagandha, or whatever I said.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, it's pretty light.
And that's what I like.
Yeah.
As an older lady, I don't need to be caking stuff on.
Yeah. This is a nice foundation for that. I still prefer more high coverage stuff, but some days, you have a good skin day and you can.
Furthermore, though, also, how is the longevity?
Yeah, good question. I haven't worn this for like a long day of something ever before.
I figured it'd be good for like if you were going on a date, and it led. Sometimes if you were going on a date and you're wearing makeup, you'd feel like, what if something happens? This would just naturally melt away. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, like if you stay over and you don't have your face washed?
Or it's just like junk all over. You know. You know what I'm getting at.
So, I mean, yeah, I'm going to call this like a medium coverage foundation.
Are you?
Light to medium.
I like it.
It's very dewy. Whenever I have used this, I do usually use a concealer to supplement because that's me. I don't have any clean concealers. I have dirty ones. So
I don't have a clean concealer, so I'm not going to use any concealer.
Actually,
I will powder at the end.
Yeah, at the end. Oh, I did have a Rituel de Fille. It's more, this is a conceal and cover. I find it a little thicker, almost
Let me
like
try
a, let's see. I think it's a bit peachy, so it might be a good like color corrector for me, but not really a good skin match. Too peachy.
I find I don't even half the time use concealer, honestly.
I know.
I just have the nose that I don't like.
Yeah, for now I won't conceal. I'll maybe do that at the end if I feel like I need a bit extra. I'm going to go in with bronzer now.
I think I'm going to use
Clean.
Clean from Sephora. An item. You know that?
Yeah. Are they new?
It's Addison Rae.
Who's that?
I thought you would know.
No. I was thinking Addison from...
So it's Mood, and I like a powder, and I think now...
It's a powder.
I feel like we need powder right now, don't we?
This is again from Lunar Roots. It's the Dewy Fawn Bronzer. Oh, wait. Actually, I'm going to use the lighter shade from them. The bronzer / contour. I thought that one of the Welsh twins, the one who's into skincare. Why am I blanking?
Robert?
No, Robert's the makeup.
James?
He had an interesting thing. He's very anti like clean products. And his interesting point was like people will like sort of tear apart the ingredients of like certain things and be like, this is toxic, this causes cancer. And he's like, well, technically, yes, that could cause cancer in the same way, like, and it can be toxic to your body in the same way something like too much salt can. It's all about sort of like the portions of things is really what's crucial to it. And
an ingredient I know that gets demonized is alcohol. However, there's several different kinds of alcohol, and they're very useful in like using to bind or to preserve. But like there's fatty alcohol, there's cetyl alcohol, like
right.
There's so many kinds, and that using it, it's like, it depends on how. And it's not necessarily going to be drying out your skin the way if you put rubbing alcohol. It's like that. I don't know if you know this, but back in the 80s, there was this diet guru.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and she was like, you can only eat something like 10% fat. So she said, potatoes have no fat. What was her name again? She had like hair like mine almost, but more shaved. And she was like always on like these shows like Geraldo Rivera. And like you can't eat butter because it's 100% fat. But like what if you're eating an ingredient, like a thing, like a piece of toast which had maybe 10% fat with a smear of something. Yeah. And it all added up to like 10% or whatever your purpose. Right. I gotta find out who that was. That's so funny.
Yeah. I mean, that's sort of
that's the same extreme kind of thing, though. It's like it depends on what it's used for, how much of is in it, like, and then exactly. Yeah. Boo. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do another item. I'm crushing blush.
I'm going to do a Lunar Roots, again, Twilight in the Briars. I guess my full face is all clean green.
I'm cheating.
No, this is part of our conversation.
Okay.
And you know us, we just put a lot of shit on our faces. But, I mean, I wouldn't order, like, some random Amazon.
No, I'm going to warn people about that. It's like, if you didn't see that Netflix video where they were, like, going to the back alleys of LA selling, like a certain hot palette, and it was made somewhere horrible, like, and with rat shit in it. Like they discovered that, like, because back in the day, I don't know, before we started makeup, like ABH, for example, like those palettes were like hot shit. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's like, if you could get it for, like, cheaper, like, $5.
Oh, it was, like, knockoffs?
Knockoffs.
Oh, my God. Knockoffs of makeup, wow.
Do not do that, ever. Yeah. I don't even knock off, like, use, the people that copy, because I think it's rude. Oh. Like, that brand that copies Natasha Denona.
Who's that?
I gotta just...
That's okay, give me a sec, I'm perfecting myself. I am supplementing a little just with the NARS concealer because I want my base to look good. And I do find the products partner just fine together.
Alter Ego. Okay, the brand's called Alter Ego, and they rip off all the Natasha Denona palettes. Like that's just different, but it bugs me.
Yeah.
It's just rude.
I am just filling my brows in with some powder, not clean. I mean, I don't know. Does Tarte have any clean products? I don't know.
I doubt it with that name.
Tarte?
What should we use as like a highlighter?
I do have a couple of the Rituel de Fille sort of shiny highlighters.
I have those too.
Yeah, should use one.
The Fawn.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty. It's pink. I have the Rituel de Fille Sylvan Shine Rare Light Cream Luminizer. It's like a purple pinky. I have liked these brands for a couple things. I find they, like, in particular right now, I'm talking about like Rituel de Fille and Lunar Roots. I find they make beautiful like cream products, like cream blushes, lip products, and, highlighters. I haven't yet been like super into the eye stuff, except for the Rituel de Fille Black Orb. One of these, which is like the best, creamiest kohl liner you'll ever have.
I lost
But like some of like more like eye gloss style of things, they have a few styles of these little pots. Some are like drier, some are like a glossy formula. I think that kind of goes with also a specific aesthetic that you'll often find with people who are more into clean green beauty. They'll be a bit more minimal. I still love just an eyeshadow palette.
Yes.
For eyes. Like,
but you can get clean and green eyeshadow palettes, I'm sure.
Yeah,
we don't have them.
I haven't really, but
I've seen them at Sephora in the checkmark green.
Yeah, I wonder who.
I think you can.
Makeup by Mario, has he got a check mark?
He does not have a check mark.
And then what's holding them back from getting the check mark? Like, what's in it?
Well, they want the ingredients that, like, maybe...
I know, but, like, what's in it that's so bad? I don't know. quote unquote bad. We're not here to be scientists and tell you that. We're just kind of opening up the conversation.
LYS.
They have some nice blushes.
And Tower 28.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, and Milk Hydro Grip. Milk has a lot of clean. Ilia.
Hey, there's some tart. I thought there's a lot of tart there. Oh, I knew it.
Oh, you got your tarty girl. Merit is a good brand.
Oh, yeah, Merit. But look, I'm not seeing any eyeshadow palettes. It must be the talc or something, right?
Kosas, maybe. Here's one. It's by Tarte.
Oh.
See Modern Mosaic.
Oh. Well, that looks quite like this. I mean, maybe this is
clean.
One of the cleans. I use
Tarte,
this for my eyebrows.
Sea Breezy. Yeah, Tarte. Maybe.
Ho, ho, ho. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Oh, and Gwen Stefani's brand is clean. That's interesting. Oh, all the Tarte is, yeah. Westman Atelier. Anyone tried that? That's a very pricey brand.
I don't know what that is.
It's some fancy bitch's brand. Oh, and Sephora has its own little clean palette. Yeah.
Cute.
Very cute. Okay, so there we are. But they're all neutral. I think you can do like purple eyeshadow.
Well, what are you going to do for your eyes here?
I want to use orb as a base. And then I've got this one from Rituel de Fille, a little...
Andromeda.
Yeah.
So this is the eye soot, which is a formula that's, I think, like a little bit glossy, but not as much as
I like it.
I accidentally brought my orbs that aren't black. There's like a auburny one, auburn, and blue. So I'm not sure I'll use that.
You have to wet it?
No. I find that different colors of these are kind of different formulations. Some are sort of drier, and some are really creamy depending on the color.
Okay, I like this though, because it's dry.
I think I'm going to go in with this newly released one from Rituel, the Eye Soot in Thallium. Wait, is that what I want to do? No, I was looking for this. And Alexandrite. I think I'm just going to go in with my finger.
This is great. This is like the Tom Ford thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, isn't it? We did do a full face of Rituel de Fille quite a while ago. Remember?
Yeah. I did the base of it. Now I'm going to cover it a little bit.
I'm just going to smudge this out.
I wonder, like, if this dries up. It doesn't seem to.
Like over time, and then it becomes a crusty mess? Yeah, I don't know.
Like, color pops.
Not
jelly.
Definitely not like that, because you've had that for a while.
That Jelly Much shadow is the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, the only thing is I did get some fallout. It's like one of those, it's like a very unique formula. It's like something, I don't know. I don't know how to describe this. It's not like a normal eyeshadow.
I love it. Yeah, the deeper I dig in, it's moist.
Okay. I'm just doing that. I'm going to put mascara on and I kind of smudged it, so I'll clean that up. And then we're going to come back with lips.
Okay.
Okay, we are back. It's mascara. Oh, I wanted to try your powder. House Labs, which is clean at Sephora. Did you use it yet?
No.
I want to try it. I always love a loose powder. What are you doing for lips?
I'm going to use the Rituel de Fille. These things are used for lips, cheeks, and ice. And so I'm going to do a two-toned lip. One a deep color called Glass Wing, and then a red color called Nymph.
Oh yes, I have Nymph. It's pure red.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
You do have a Nymph. I remember. That's why I got it.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I'm going to use a brush and just really take my time here.
Okay. A lot of the clean products like are multi-usey.
Yeah.
Multi-use.
It's way of the future, you know.
I'm torn between a deep lip and a pinky. I think I'll go with Water Violet from Rituel de Fille. This is in their Enchanted Lip Sheer formula. It's more like a traditional type of lipstick. Like a cool tone pink. To finish it off, I'm going to cheat a little bit.
What are you doing?
And less cacao to the rescue. It's getting quite short. Look at this, guys.
I have a backup.
Cute. I have a different lip product that's gotten shorter, though,
What?
than this. It's a NYX liner.
Mm.
And I love it. Hey, guys, we're going to Miami in February. Does anybody live there? Imagine someone lived there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any recommendations for what we have to do? She's been a lot, actually, so. I've never been.
I'm trying to do a blurred lip. So. Because I'm not using endless cacao.
Yeah. Actually deepening it just a little with the shade Cryptic. Yeah, good idea.
Okay, I think that's as good as it's going to get for me.
Yes, these are the finished looks. Full face of clean beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts. Last thoughts.
I love it. I really like that foundation. I love the idea of a little girl foraging in the woods. And
Yeah. Yeah.
I love her.
She's a, one-woman business. You should check her out for sure. Luna Roots. Oh, I have a code.
Luna Roots, guys.
The code is, I'll put it down below. It's like Evangeline 10 or something. For 10% off. Support her. Small business in the woods of Vermont, I believe.
Mm-hmm. It's Vermont.
Yeah. Anyway, what are your guys' thoughts on clean beauty? Are you interested in it? Do you believe in it? Not believe in it? Is it all just a marketing tactic? Or is there something to be said about the stuff we're putting on our faces and our skin? I don't know.
Susan Powter was that diet guru.
Just sitting there waiting to say it.
Susan Powter. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Anybody who's a certain age will remember her.
Susan
You can Google her up. She's hilarious.
Yes. Okay. I think that's it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Stay witchy, stay bitchy. Have a good week. Bye,
Bye,
witches.